Hello everyone and welcome to Learn to Learn. Today in this second video I would like to speak to you about my daily routine regarding learning a language. So as you know, I'm currently learning Swedish. So what I do every day, two different dynamics of activities. You have first the passive background. I don't like passive, I would say more like background activities such as listening to the radio, listening to music, reading maps in the target language. And on the other hand, you have active activities. It's when you are involved directly with the language. For example, when you text a friend, when you have a lesson with a tutor, or even doing some grammar activities with a book or online. So, I'm going to share with you my routine. When I wake up in the morning, I wrote some notes on my computer because you know my memory is not unlimited. When I wake up in the morning, what I do usually, I complete 4 to 5 activities on Duolingo. And remember, I take notes every time I complete an activity on Duolingo. It's very important to do this, otherwise you don't memorize anything or almost. Then I go to work somehow because I work from my desk. I teach French online to my students, of course, until 12. From 12, I like to read one chapter from this book, which is an amazing book. If you are learning a language, I really recommend this collection of books. Short stories, Swedish. And I like to read at least one chapter during lunch. The chapters are very small, so it's very easy to read one chapter during lunch. So very cool. I like to look up at the words I don't understand and I write them in my notebook. Then I go back to teaching until 4 p.m. usually. And when I finish, I like to work out. You know, you have to stay in shape with this quarantine, so when I work out, I listen to the radio in Swedish, I listen to some songs I really like in Swedish, and you know it's very nice because you get acquaintance with the melody of the language, so it's really useful, and you also practice what you learn in the morning, so it's really nice during your Duolingo activities or when you read. Oh, you can recognize some words maybe in a song you are listening to. So it's really nice. I like to do this. And after my workout, usually I take a shower and then I do 2 grammar activities. It's pretty chilled. I like to use this book, Complete Swedish. I choose what I want to study as a grammar point. So, for example, last time I wanted to study about comparisons, and for me it's very interesting to do some grammar, so I did 2 activities. This is being active. Also, I like to have once a week a lesson with a tutor on Skype. I speak for 1 hour Swedish. Don't forget to speak the language if you are learning a language. It's very important because if you only write or listen, it's not enough. You need to speak. You need to use what you are learning every day. If you don't use it, it doesn't help the process of memorization 100%. Then, once I finished my grammar activities, I have a dinner, and after dinner, before going to sleep, I read again the same chapter that I read during lunch, and I check if I understand more than the first time I read it. And usually I understand more, so it's really nice. At the end of each chapter in this book, you have a couple of questions to check if you understood very well what you read, so it's really nice. You can assess yourself. If not, you can read again the same chapter the day after. So I'm going to put in a link down below this video, so a couple of links for you. For example, I know an amazing website where you can listen to radios from all over the world. So it's very useful if you want to get used to the sound of the language you study. Also, I will share you another website which is called Interpulse, where you can find partners to practice language, and I think it's very useful because you need interaction. You need to practice not only with yourself but with someone. Can be a tutor, can be a friend, or a partner from this website. So guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope it was a bit useful for you, and let me know in the comments down below about your own routine with the language you are learning. It's very interesting. And take opportunity of this quarantine not only to watch Netflix and be on social media, but to really learn something and improve the languages you are learning, or start from scratch something new. Thank you guys. Bye.